Snow White didn't hear birds that morning. Instead, she heard a soft humming sound, gentle and curious, drifting through the forest like a song made of light. She followed it, her curiosity pulling her deeper among the trees. Between two tall pines stood a small cottage, but this was no ordinary cottage. It glowed with tiny blinking lights, winking like fireflies in the daylight. As she approached, the door slid open all by itself. Before Snow White could even say a word, 7 little robots rolled, bounced, and zoomed toward her. "Hello, new friend." They all sang together, their voices a strange but cheerful electronic chorus. Snow White stepped inside, her eyes wide with wonder. Each helper bot had a specific job. One swept the floor in perfectly straight lines, leaving no speck of dust behind. Another stirred a pot of warm soup, not spilling a single drop. A third washed dishes while humming a happy robotic tune. One was busy organizing everything on the shelves by size and color. Another tinkered away, fixing broken tools with tiny precise movements. One gently watered the plants with a soft fine mist. And the last one, well, it just spun around happily, seemingly doing nothing at all. They were amazing, but something felt strange. When Snow White smiled at them, their lights just blinked back. When she said thank you, they replied with a simple, "Task completed." Snow White sat at the little wooden table and just watched them work. They moved with incredible speed and efficiency, but they never looked at each other. They never shared a tool. They never waited for one another. They were a collection of tasks, not a team. "Do you ever help each other?" she asked softly. The bots froze. All at once, their lights flickered in confusion. The concept of helping each other was something they had never been programmed for. So, Snow White decided to teach them. She started with small things. She showed them how to say please before asking for something, how to wait their turn, how to notice when another bot's battery light was blinking low and offer to help. At first, it was a little chaotic. Soup spilled on the freshly cleaned floor. Songs went completely off-key. The spinning bot, in its excitement, bumped right into the table, sending spoons clattering. But Snow White didn't get upset. She laughed a warm, genuine laugh. And then, something wonderful happened. The bots laughed too. A series of beeps and whirs that sounded surprisingly like giggles. Slowly but surely they started to learn. The cleaner bot would hold the dustpan for the cook. The singing bot would hum an encouraging tune for the fixer bot as it tackled a tricky repair. And the little spinning bot learned when to stop spinning and when to lend a hand or a wheel. That evening, the cottage felt different. It felt warmer. Dinner was a little slower to prepare, but it was so much happier. The robots sang together, their voices not perfectly in tune, but filled with a new kind of joy. Snow White smiled as she looked at them. "You're not just helper bots anymore," she said. "You're a team." Their lights glowed brighter than they ever had before. And from that day on, the 7 helper bots didn't just clean and cook and fix. They cared. Thanks for watching our story today. If you enjoyed this little tale, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.